So guys, you want to check out how it was made, how it was built, how it sort of kind of works, the progress so far, and do you want to see it in action? Well then, check out the video guys, that's what it's here for. See you soon. Hey yo, what's up guys and girls, Rashik here with another Minecraft video. And today it's time for more LP, hey yay yay. I realized last episode was a little bit dull, and not everyone enjoyed it, I don't blame you. I probably shouldn't. Why is it every time I start recording I hear like these really creepy sounds? Maybe I shouldn't have uploaded it. But today's going to be much more fun because today we're going to start working on our sugarcane farm factory thing. And I've done, as you can see, I've been working on maybe how I will set it up and whatnot. And then I did a test world and built a prototype. Everything seems to be working quite nicely. I've mapped out my area out there of where we want to build. But before we do that, I want to talk to you about aesthetics, because I suck balls at aesthetics, I'll be perfectly blunt. And so when it comes to the design of the thing, for now we're going to work on the raw, hardcore, what needs to be there to make it work. After that, you know, I'll fiddle around, try and make it look good. But another simple thing I wanted to do was, I want to have like walkways connecting everything that I build around my house, you know, sort of like network my whole area, because it makes it look a lot more organized, you know, more professional, more interesting to have everything connected. Of course, one day we'll probably build a railway track and all that kind of stuff, but for now, some footpaths would be nice. But what I wanted to ask you was, how do you think I should build it? I'm thinking too wide, but I don't know what to make it out of. So one idea I had was cobble, with cobble half slabs on each side. I don't know, that one doesn't look too good to me. I don't want to use sandstone on the floor because it will not contrast with the sand and it will look kind of weird. So then there's cobblestone with half slabs. That one looks okay, I reckon. And I'm not going to do cobblestone with brick slabs because I don't think it looks really good in my opinion. Or if I knock this out, I was thinking if I make stone brick pathways with cobble sides. That one's a little bit ugly, I think. I don't think cobble and stone brick go too well for a footpath. If you were sort of like rimming it like this, it would look okay, but not so much for this situation. And so then of course there's, if I just did the whole thing in stone brick, but that looks a little bit plain. And finally there's just regular good old half slabs, stone half slabs. So currently for a footpath, you know, like connecting everything, I'm liking the look of either this one or cobblestone with these half slabs. But leave a comment below guys, what do you guys think looks good? Some advice would be appreciated, because I have a general idea like what I like, but sometimes, you know, I suck at designing stuff. And I just want to get your input, what you think might look cool. So basically up here is where we are going to build. I'm going to have to dig down a bit, and I thought this is a bit funny. When I updated the mod pack... Oh, there's a massive oil geyser over there, I didn't realize. We're going to have to start getting some oil eventually. This is where there used to be salt blocks. If you remember, I had the Z... whatever, I don't know how to pronounce it. The farming mod, that was not updated with the new technique pack that I've got, so that's why these blocks have look like this. They just look weird. So these landmarks, you know, that's not what they're, you know, they're marks, so I thought I may as well use them since I had them left over from my quarry. Mark out the area of the main harvesting area, so the sugar cane, the I'm going to use a mixture of pipes and conveyor belts like I showed you over there. So this basically maps out that whole area, the piping system up, yada yada yada. And this is going to be floor level. So what I want to do is dig down, and I want to have sort of a glass floor kind of thing with footpaths around. And you can tell I've been thinking about this, you know, like in the shower, in bed, on the toilet, you know, just general creative places. And I want to sort of have the sugarcane growing underneath, so you can sort of look down and see what exactly is going on and what makes it work. And that's what we're going to be starting to work on today, the sugarcane production. And then later we are going to add on more layers where that sugarcane will be auto-crafted into Mobius fuel by the time it gets to the end. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start clearing this out. It's so fast with this tool. I just have to start digging this down a bit, and I will come back to you guys once we are ready to keep working. Okay guys, so I know we're getting a bit sidetracked here, but I basically have a lot of cobble stored up from my quarry. There's even more over there now. In fact, let's go have a look at how deep that hole is. Oh boy! I put my sword away. Screw it. Let's hope that he's not aggressive. And he wasn't. I just want to show you guys this because last time I checked, this hole was getting pretty damn deep. I had to add another chest, it was getting so full. So I even have another whole chest of cobblestone and random crap here that I can do. But check it out. It's hit lava, so it won't actually... Oh boy, I nearly fell down. There's a dungeon. Oh, it almost chopped straight through the dungeon. How is that for perfect placement? Just missed destroying the spawner, but it probably destroyed one of the chests. It won't go through the lava. I have to put water over that lava, turn it into obsidian, then I'll dig out the obsidian, but making some pretty good progress down there, you can see. Yeah, so anyway, let's muck around a bit. Let's make some stuff out of all this cobble. Let's see how much stuff we can make with pretty much one whole inventory of cobble. Okay, let's not worry about that. Now we'll stick our clay in. Oh, I don't want to turn it back to cobble. What? Okay, iron bars. There we go. And like this, like that. More iron. More iron. More iron. Okay. And now we can turn this into gold. And we can turn this into diamonds. Yay! So all of that stuff just got me 5 diamonds, an iron bar, a gold ingot, and 2 pieces of clay. Sweet. I thought you guys just might want to see how awesome alchemy is. Woohoo! We have to do something with those diamonds soon, but I'm going to go back to work now, and I'll see you soon. Okay guys, are you excited to see what I've done? If you're observant, you'll notice I added a few solar panels there, because I need more electricity. Ready? Bow, bow. So basically I dug a big hole. Next up, what I'm going to do is firstly count that I got enough space. So the floor will be here, air space, read, and read. Sweet. So now what I'm going to do is I have to start digging out the trenches for where the water is going to run. And yeah, just where the water is going to run for now. So what it basically looks like is there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5 trench, okay? And that's not 5 by 5, yes it is. And it surrounds a 3 by 3 hole. So there's water all along this trench, and depending on where the harvester is, so for this corner one there would be a harvester here, so technically that block would still be there. I'll replace all the blocks to be uniform. Probably I think I'll make it out of sandstone, and I'll have some stone brick lining. So the harvester would be here, pipe, and tracks around. But, oh, and of course there's a hole in the middle for water. So now with water all along there, and in the middle, that allows the sugarcane to grow on 8 out of 9 blocks. That's pretty good efficiency. Because with reed it's kind of awkward. You can't really get it to work on every block, I don't think. So I'm going to continue digging all these out, guys, and I'll be back soon. Okay guys, so the thingamabob is pretty much dug out now how I wanted it. I have dug out and put little holes in. I'll show you that in a minute, but what I'm going to do now is pretty much show you the main things that I'll be using to make the whole system, or at least this base part. So we're using 3 types of pipes: gold pipe, gold transport, stone, obsidian. So I've showed you how to make pipes before. Just whatever type of pipe you're making, it's just always one glass in the middle, piece of the material on the outside, and I don't need any more obsidian than that. So basically a gold pipe, when powered, it's like a booster rail. It will make things fly through faster. if you use a clean stone pipe rather than cobblestone, it will continue to keep its speed up for longer, and an obsidian pipe can suck stuff up off the ground. So like, just for example, like, if I just chuck stuff near it, that's not near enough, it will suck it, and it's bugged out on me there. And it just stole some of my pipes. No, what the hell just happened? It stole some of my gold pipes. I have no idea what just went. What? What? Ah, dear oh dear oh dear. Okay, let's not worry about that. Sometimes crap happens. So the next thing we have is a wireless receiver. We make this by putting 4 pieces of iron, redstone, and a lever. And you get a wireless receiver. And the wireless transmitter, which is the other one, is the exact same, except you put a redstone torch in the middle instead of a lever. So basically what this is, if I put my transmitter here and my receiver there, just take a torch. When I put the transmitter on, the receiver turns on. But these things have frequencies up to like 10,000 or something. So this was on frequency 1. That's not going to turn on because you can see this one is on frequency 0. But if I change this to frequency 1, it's now 1. So we'll be using quite a lot of those. It means I don't have to put wiring everywhere. And when I set my clock timer to chop down the trees, it will just send the pulse straight to what I want it to send it to. So next up, of course, we've got redstone torches. We'll be using some of those. And finally, conveyor belts, which I think I showed you last time, but in case I didn't, it's basically you make a piece of steel, like so. Then you put the steel in, and you put a piece of redstone on top, and you get a conveyor belt. So they're actually pretty expensive, but I'm going to be using quite a lot of them in this project. So I don't think I have anything in there. So let me just quickly show you what I've done before I head back to work off camera. Up, 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 up. These stairs aren't going to be here. I was testing something out before. So that's basically it. All these rings is where there's going to be sugarcane growing. So you can see there's quite a bit. So what I want to do is this border, I want to make it all out of stone brick and probably one up the edge. So that's going to take a lot of stone brick. So that's one thing I need to work on. The next thing I'm going to work on is starting to put, and harvesters, of course, which I showed you before. They chop down the stuff. I'll need a few more of those. So basically what I have to do is get my setup going. The way it's set up is the positioning is slightly different depending on where these things are located, but the concept is exactly the same. There will be a block. I will probably use sandstone because it fits in, like so. And on that block will be a harvester, which is conveniently facing the right direction. I don't have my hammer with me. So this can harvest these blocks here. So this would be filled with water, that'd be filled with water, and that would all be filled up. Underneath here, I'll knock that down, there would be a wireless receiver, and we'll leave it on frequency 0. So when the transceiver gets power, it powers the receiver, which powers the harvester. Next to the receiver here, we have a redstone torch. Whoops, I fell down the hole. And this redstone torch, it can pass, obviously, the power through another block. So, if I put a block here, and I put my golden pipe. So now this pipe will always be powered. And then I'm going to have a stone pipe here, and basically the conveyor system will wrap around the edge, and it's all going to meet back up in the center at some point. And I just realized I stuffed this up. Dang it. There's not enough. Oh my. I stuffed this up really bad. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to like rage quit and be back soon. Whoops. Never mind, guys. I didn't stuff anything up. I'm just stupid. There's not actually meant to be a ring here. This is like the main central collection point. So this should technically be like sandstone, I believe. God dang it. Along here. Like so. All the way up to there, I believe, is how I had it set up. And I'm just going to fill it in for now, but it's not all going to be filled in when I'm done. There'll be gaps in certain spots. Fill this up. And where is the very center? I believe it is right here. I think I messed something up. I think I still did actually mess something up. But basically right in the center is my obsidian pipe, and everything is going to somehow track back around. I've already worked out how it works. So when I say it somehow will, I mean I know how it's going to do it. Track around, pop in here, and shoot up for now. So I'm going to work on this off camera, and I'm going to show you pretty much the finished product. It might not have... Oh yeah, I'll try to get all the stone in. And then I reckon that'll be the end of the episode, guys. And it's going to be pretty cool, so I hope that's a good note to end on, and it made it a worthy episode for you guys. Dum-da-da-dum. Progress update. Starting to look kind of nice, isn't it? I think the stone brick works really well with my little gold pipe, stone pipe setup. So originally, if you want to know why I did that, originally it's because I thought it looked cool, and it still does. And then it turned out I actually needed it for the outsides to make it work how I wanted it to work. So it turned out to be something that I really like the look of, which is what I originally chose it for, and then it turned out to actually have a practical use. I like the little brick pattern I have there. Bricks are always lined up. You can see there's always bricks wherever there's pipes. And in my personal opinion, I think it looks quite nice the way it's going. The gold and the grey looks quite good together. So now I'm going to show you sort of how I'm going to tunnel it all together. Basically, I'm going to hop into the middle here where everything will be collected. And this is the smack bang middle. So I worked out what was wrong. This was just not aligned properly. And I believe I want to dig... I'll just dig down like a few blocks. Oh, there's some uranium. And then I can fix that up to whatever it needs to be after. Need to get out. Okay. So our little conveyor belt is going to run along this way until it gets to this middle point here where it's aligned. And at this point it's going to drop down. So if I go like this... Oh, sorry, I didn't quite show you how it's all set up. So the two end ones go towards each other, same over there, they'll go towards each other and come through the middle. All these internal ones, as you can see, they'll just plop straight into the middle. Those ones on the outside, they all go towards that center point, so those come down this way. They will come down here, they'll go up there, and they all go inside. And they all meet up in the middle. That's basically what my goal was. Okay, so basically now I need to... This is why I haven't put water in yet, because when I dig around it would flood everything. It needs to drop one more time there. And I believe that is low enough. Note, it is not. So I'm guessing I have to go down one more. God dang it. Because, yeah, if the water is here, then I have to have a block there. So I have to dig down this low. Dig, 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 dig. That can be fixed. Dig, dig, dig. Dig, dig, dig. Okay, and that should actually be up that high. So what's going to happen now is this is going to plop down here. Where's my magical hammer? I'm going to make it face this way. This one is going to connect up there. It's going the wrong way. Same down here. Connect it up again. Okay. And we are going to tunnel our way along. And I'm going to jump up here because you can't actually jump on these things. It's really annoying. Sweet. So that would carry loot here. My obsidian pipe is on this level here. Where I'm standing now. I believe, if I remember correctly. And so now if I was tunneling through this side instead, it's all going to meet up here. God dang it. Where it will drop down one. It will drop down into here. And it will then drop again. Down to here. And it will proceed to... Is that low enough? No, it's not. So then it will drop down one more time. Like that. And we'll tunnel ourselves a little tunnel. Because that's what tunnels are for. Ah, lag. This has been extremely iron heavy. You have no idea how much iron this is tubed up. Especially these conveyor belts. Ah, Superman. So these ones will basically push through here. Pushes down, down, down. Connect them up. Jump. And away we go. Whee! Connect it up there. Jump out of my little hole. No! Okay guys, so I'm going to finish hooking all of this up. And then I'm going to show you the finished, or I guess it's semi-finished because we still have more to add later on. But I think you guys are going to like what you see. Back in a moment, guys. Okay guys, it looks like it's ready for its first test. Yep, that's right, I haven't tested it yet, so something may have been mishooked up or something or other, or la-di-da-da. So I got a chest in the middle just for now. Obviously that's not the finished product. I still got to like build a whole building and that. But look how cool it looks on the minimap. I mean seriously, that looks so awesome on the minimap. But that's not important. It looks nice, now we have to test it. That's a start. Chopped some stuff off. Let's just spam it. Obviously I'm not going to be doing this all the time. I'll have proper timers and everything. But just to test, I'm not sure why there's a piece of sugarcane just floating there. So you can see it's like going down the pass now. I thought that was me picking it up, but it's not. Pop down the side, it's been running underneath. It comes in here. Gets picked up by the obsidian pipe. There's a gold pipe there which accelerates it all. Something's wrong and a whole heap of it got stuck. Oh, my bad. That thing's not... See, this is what first tests are for. Okay, let's ignore that. Let's pretend it worked perfectly. Yay! Open my chest. Woohoo! Whole of sugarcane. So what are the problems with it? Occasionally, a piece will get stuck like this. I don't know why, but what can you do? Doesn't matter. It's not that big of a loss, and it'll just disappear with time. But that's about it for this episode, guys. So I hope... Oh, shit. I hate that. I hate when I do that. I'm trying to finish the episode. Come on. Okay, guys. So I reckon that's about it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a like rating. Heck, give it a like rating just for the awesome minimap. That deserves a like on it in itself. Next episode we'll probably work on this a bit more, but I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and until next time, guys and girls, with the wonderful Minecraft music, I will see you later.